Bridges in at the small forward. Shoots. Bogdanovich finds Gobert to the inside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Paul. Lock at 6. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And the 6'8 Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. For 3, Bridges, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here is O'Neal with the drive and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Ayton a screen on Conley, and it's Paul penetrating. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. O'Neal's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
And with Chris Paul, he makes his team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
He's perfect from the line this time. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now Conley, after Rudy Gobert missing on that last three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Paul with the ball. Gobert on him, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Utah leading. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bogdanovich left side.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. On the wing, Bridges. Paul surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Ayton. A second chance effort. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by Paul, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
On the wing, Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the wide open shot from Paul. Drills it from outside.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
And here is Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got 11 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Mitchell wide open. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter.
Stand your jazz dancers. Stand your jazz dancers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And here is Ayton following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's blocked by Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Misses in close. Suns trail by 4. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Conley with it. Out guarded by Booker. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. From outside, off the mark. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Paul for 3. Crowder goes in. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley against Crowder. Conley gets the bucket. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Here's Ayton. Michael Conley making his last shot. From 15 feet away, Paul can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. All against Conley. Passes it to Gobert. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on 8.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it. And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
On defense, Utah. Paul goes in. Here's Bridges.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Conley surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Paul. Now here's Gobert. Defense is right there. 3 on the clock. Conley for 3. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Crowder with it to bring it up to the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Payne with it. Into the lane. And there's the pass to McGee. And here is Shamet. 4 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
No one covering. Oni's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McGee, the pass to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Lets it go from deep. Payne can't hit. Marching outside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
22.
All right, David, thank you. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. You've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Nader in at the 3 slot. Whiteside sets the pick for Ingles. And it's off from 3-point range. Suns trail by 10. Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. 3-pointer. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Clarkson outside. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Down low. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Ingles with a screen on Johnson. The drive by Gay. The shot misses. Suns trail by 10.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming into the locker room at the break. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now Payne. Shamet on the wing. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to McGee. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Jazz leading by 8. Clarkson surveying the floor. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he drives in. Payne can't hit.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Clarkson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Now here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Stolen. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Buries it from three-point range. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Suns trail by 13. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Johnson finds McGee. Suns moving the ball around. Driving the lane. There's Shamet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni with the bucket. He's got 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
The drive by Clarkson. That shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Payne looking around. Shamet on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Some solid defense from Clarkson. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Utah another 3.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
And so it's Utah riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had some...
Your chance dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. It's the group right now for Utah.
First team foul.
On defense, Phoenix down by 15. O'Neal misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine. Imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great awareness. Chris Paul never loses sight of the shot clock when he has the rock.
Paul against Conley. Drives to the hoop. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Paul against Conley. From the arc, here's Ayton. Gobert knocks it away.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Paul goes in. Now the dish to Ayton. Booker outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Paul for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Conley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul left side. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. He gets it down to single digits.
Assist from
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Paul with the steal. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
To the paint, trying to end the drought. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Pass to Bridges. Paul outside, going inside with 3. Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Conley against Ayton. And it's Conley penetrating. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Passes to Paul. Booker, right side. Let's go. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
The drive by Mitchell. And stolen by Booker.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
His first personal foul.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Devin Booker.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 7 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
His second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your chance dancer. Come on, fans. Give it. Make some noise out there.
Here's Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Bogdanovic finds Capella. Outside Young. Up and over Conley. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Good on the shot.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Over Mitchell. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Young. Shoots. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Back to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Collins passes to Capella. Here's Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Collins outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Tightly guarded. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Conley. An easy 2 on the layup.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a one-on-one situation. Snatched away.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Stolen by Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here's Conley. They lead by 7. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
1:07 left to play in the first.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Conley against Young. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Conley with the ball. Young's there. The three from Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot. The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Capella with it. He's picked up by Conley. Drains the triple. Here's Conley. Fires the three. He buries it from 3. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Young against Conley. From 9 feet, Young misses. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Young against Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Outside Young. Unloads. They get it back. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. To the middle. Here's Capella. The shot off that time. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. With the drive. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Pass to Conley. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got 11 points.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Outside Young. Here's Reddish. And that one is hammered home. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Gobert passes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Up top, Young. Defended by Gobert. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Jazz substitution.
Here's Honey. Over Young. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah.
13.
Appreciate it, Allie.
27.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got DeLon Wright. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Jang in its center. So that's the Hawks 5. To the paint. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Wright, the pass to Williams. Back to Wright. Here's Jang. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jang. Clarkson against Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Oni. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Whiteside. Gallinari pulls it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Here's Hunter. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Honey. Gay outside. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The kick out to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Williams. Outside Gallinari. Right, pass to Williams. Clarkson with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Ingles. Clarkson against Williams. Clarkson passes to Gay. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Hunter. Pass to Jang. Left side Gallinari. The three ball. Knocks down the long J. Gallinari's got himself on the board with a three there.
It's a guessing game if you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll. My goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Into the lane. Here's Gay. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Danilo Gallinari. Now Wright. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Williams. Inside, Jang. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Lou Williams has an excellent feel for how to run the pick and roll. What a look off of that action.
Pass to Ingles. The three. Right with the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
1:14 left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. Outside, Williams. Back to Jang. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Pass to Ingles. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Wright finds Gallinari. Back to Williams. On the take. The rebound by Whiteside. Down low. Shoots from the baseline.
Well, there's length, there's mobility. Gallinari doing a nice job contesting shots.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Jazz 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Young way outside. Counted from distance.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Hey, rejected by Capella. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Young. Up and over Conley. They get it back. Can't get the putback. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Young. And And here's Capella. Back to Young. Collins outside. No good on the triple. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovich's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
And Young draws the double. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. From deep, Conley. Let's go with a 3. Royce O'Neal, that one's good. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Young can't hit. Utah's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Young gets it to go.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal from deep three-point range. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And a deep 3 from Young. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mike Conley.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
A good look from Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
On the wing, Mitchell. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. He shoots. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Reddish. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Conley with the ball. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy
go.
brand on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The drive by Paul. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Ayton a screen on Young. The drive by Booker. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. The layup missed. Suns on offense. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And it's John Collins with the rebound. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Young. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Reddish the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Assist from
You wonder how much further Cam Reddish's game can get in the pick and roll action. Effective there.
Young against Paul. Bridges for three. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Atlanta. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. From deep. Young, no good. Suns trail by 3. Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Puts up a 3. That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 5 now.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young against Paul. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here is Capella. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Young looking around. In the corner, Collins with it. Young inside. Defended by Paul. Bucket is good.
And the balance that Trae Young has. I mean, you can knock him offline, but hard to knock him off his focus.
That's a 2 from Paul, and that one hits back iron. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Collins. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And so here's Phoenix. The drive by Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Blocking foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. Good on the shot. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
That's his first personal foul. Second
Capella with a screen on Paul. Young pass to Capella. Paul with the steal. Got a piece of it. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's the drive. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Changes up. And the layup is good. Bridges has got 5 now.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Capella with a screen on Paul. And a deep 3 from Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Young. Atlanta again missing. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Young against Paul. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by Reddish, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now Young. Here's the 3. Collins looking around. Back to Young.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. No good from Booker. The Hawks trailing. Passes it to Collins. to end the drought. And then Collins slams it in.
Some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bridges, right side. Driving to the basket. And the wide open shot from Crowder gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Young outside. Wide open look. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 6 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Bridges outside. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Collins in the post. Ayton's there. And the dunk by Capella.
That's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Crowder. Driving inside. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Young finds Collins. The pass to Capella. Young outside.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the court for Atlanta, Zhang is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Hunter. And it's Williams at the 2 spot.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Shamet on the wing. Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Wright with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Left side, Williams. He kicks it to Zhang. In the corner, it's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Shamet. The Suns trailing. Payne looking around. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Now here's Wright. Payne covering. Wright, the pass to Williams. Here's Hunter. Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Shamet missing. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Wright dishes to Williams. Inside. Pass to Wright. Right side, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Outside Williams. It's right on the wing. Kicks to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Jang, the pass to Hunter. Here he goes. McGee with the block. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Suns leading. Here's Payne. Passes it to Nader. Back to Payne. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. McGee's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Right outside. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And there's the drive. Crafty move. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside Williams. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Phoenix leading by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Shoots over Crowder. Shot by Collins, no good. The Suns shooting 43% for the game. Paul against Young. Beyond the arc. And Chris Paul gets the 3. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Capella kicks to Young. The pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
All up top, defended by Young. Bridges for three. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Paul passes to Crowder. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Offside Collins. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Booker looking around. Driving in. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Paul moves back up. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Phoenix leading by 3. Paul outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Outside Bogdanovich. Young left side. The dish to Collins. From about 19 feet. Young, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to Bridges. Another shot, and Ayton with the layup.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Phoenix leading by 5. Ball looking over the floor. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Young's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Young outside. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing. So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love
Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Booker against Mitchell. Crowder outside. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovic from long range. That shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker for 3. Nails it from 3.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Left side Conley. And that one off the back of the rim and in. About a minute played here so far in the first. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And he drops the first.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. He can't hit that time. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Pass to Bridges from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Bogdanovic. That's short off the rim. Bridges against Conley for 3. Booker drills it from deep. Booker's got 6.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovic. And he lays it up and in.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. And here's Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Booker, the pass to Paul. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Utah ball.
A minute 31 left in the opening quarter. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Paul with the double from downtown. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get it back.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Left side Booker. Crowder outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. From the arc. Gobert against Ayton. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Utah ball.
Here's Conley. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead, up by 1.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovic brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Pass to Booker. Two points. That one goes. Give him 8. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Bogdanovic down low, covered by Crowder, stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
First team foul.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins. There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Outside Conley to the middle. Crowder with a steal. Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Booker against Mitchell. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. The 3 is up. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. 4 on the clock. Up and over Conley. No good, off the front rim. Utah leading. Minute 32 left in the first half of this game. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges against Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Ooh, poked away. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Outside Paul. Booker finds Paul. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Jump ball call.
Knocked away. And the Jazz with possession here. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Trying to get back on track. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Payne drives. And the shot goes down. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Suns trailing. It's Nader on the wing. Back to Payne. Driving to the basket. Pass to Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Honey. Outside, Ingles. Here's Honey. There's the three. Called in by McGee.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
For the lead. Again, the Suns good for two. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Releases. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
A nice shot by McGee.
After some spotty shooting in the first half, you can see they're gaining confidence and increasing their offensive production.
Pass to Gay. To stop the run. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Here's Nader. Outside Payne. The three. And the Suns get another three.
All second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Here's Honey. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Ingles. Clarkson outside. 4-3. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Now Payne. And here's Johnson, defended by Gay. Payne drives. Pass to Shaman. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Conley with the ball. He's got 6. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. The putback. Crowder grabs the miss. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Oh, excellent work inside. Once he saw that mismatch, he took it right to the rim.
Ball against Conley. Outside Booker. Paul against Conley. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Mitchell into the lane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 14.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The free throw drops for Conley.
For Utah, Mike Conley.
And Conley drops them both. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Paul. Here's Booker. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Paul drives in. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic to take the lead. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
For 3, O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against Conley. To the paint. Can they get it? Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup.
They're having a good half offensively. Shooting over 50% from the field now. Trying to close the gap.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Paul. And there's the drive. Left side Booker. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Got a piece of it. Here we go, all alone. Paul finds Ayton. Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Outside Booker. Conley against Paul. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. It's blocked. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Driving in. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Outside Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Left side Booker over Mitchell. And that one's long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Jazz on D. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. For 3, Bridges. He can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Now here's Gobert. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And Young kicks to Capella. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. O'Neal's got 5.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Here's Conley following the basket by Trae Young. Mitchell outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here is Young. Capella kicks to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella. He dishes it to Young. Basket good.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
2 minutes.
Here's Capella.
2 minutes.
Here's Collins. Second chance shot. Passes it to Reddish. Now the feed to Capella. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. From deep three-point range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Screen by Capella. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Young. Mitchell outside. From deep. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Reddish with the slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the lead.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Reddish.
For the Hawks, Cameron Reddish.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins looking around. Into the lane.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Young for 3. Offensive rebound.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks on top, leading.
Your Jazz dancers. All right.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And Bogdanovich gets to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell for the 3. Knocked away. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. He kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pocket 6. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is the leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Over Gobert. Young finds Capella. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Conley against Young. Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. The 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
3-pointer. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 8.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Capella sets a screen for Young. Passes to Reddish. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
3 points.
He's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Conley against It's Young. Back to Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. The three. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Young inside. For by Conley. Young's shot is off.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Now the pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Reddish. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Utah has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Ingles. Back to Bogdanovich for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You can see he just has a great overall feel.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni into the point. Ingles against Hunter. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Oni. And the shot goes in. Oni's got his first basket of the night. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string. Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Now Whiteside. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Right, dishes to Gallinari. He takes it in. Basket counts. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that tape.
Here's Oni. Dishes to Gay. Kicks it to Clarkson. Off target with his 3. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gallinari with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Here's Hunter. Misses the layup. Utah has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Gay against Williams. Gay passes to Ingles. On the wing, Ingles. Got a piece of it. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first. personal foul. First team foul.
Hunter against Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Ingles dishes to Gay. It's good. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams passes to Jang. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Ingles can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Team foul.
Hawk shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Jang with the screen for Wright. Down low, releases. Rejected by Whiteside.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Gay against Gallinari. Gay inside for the lead. The second effort, 4 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Gallinari is screened. Right, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
This is it to Ingles. Takes it inside, and that one good. Ingles has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Wright looking around to the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. Down low, jumps up. Here's Gay. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Over in the corner, Williams. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading. And here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. A pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Hawks, Jang is out there, Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Hunter. And it's Williams at the 2-guard spot. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young way outside. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
That's the ball.
Collins kicks to Reddish. Now here's Capella. 6 to shoot. The pass to Reddish. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Gobert finds Conley in the corner. O'Neal with it. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Conley against Young, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Conley. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. From 13. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks trail by 13. And he drives in. And Reddish with the slam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
O'Neal from long range. Atlanta shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Passes it to Mitchell. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 13.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And here's Young from the arc, and the 3 ball is good.
The defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Conley with it. And the pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich inside, working on Collins. It's good on the putback.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The lead now in single digits.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Now O'Neal. The dish now to Conley. Here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Up and over Crowder. And the shot no good. A bit short. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Tipped. Outside Booker. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Ayton gets it to go.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Capella, screen on Paul. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. They've got numbers. For 3, Bridges. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Capella with a block. And they'll keep possession. Count it.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Outside Young. To the inside. Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Collins. Collins a screen. Young from long range gets the 3 ball to go. And that ties it up.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Bogdanovich against Booker. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Young. Back to Capella. Clock at 6. Pass to Reddish. Screen by Capella. Reddish misses. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
That's good from Paul. Both good from the line that time. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Capella screen on Paul to halt the run. The offensive rebound. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Reddish.
they haven't had that much success in the paint.
Capella.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovich, and Booker puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The three, Booker, pure from three-point range. Booker's got 5 now.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court right now for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns leading. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best. And
it's good for 2. He has 6. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Ball against Young. Lets it fly. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Paul with it. 5 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young against Paul. The shake. Oh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Buries it from 3. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Young against Paul. 19-footer. A nice shot by Young. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Reddish. There's the drive. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Booker with it. Takes the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. And here's Crowder from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Now Capella. Outside Young. Back to Capella. to Reddish. Shoots over Bridges. Reddish misses.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Outside Paul. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Bridges misses. And for Atlanta, they're shooting about 41%. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen from deep. Booker can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Bridges with it. Launches a three. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
DeLon Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Wright. Pass to Dieng. The Hawks need to get one up here. Williams from long range. Hauled in by McGee. And Phoenix shooting just 42% so far in the game. Back to Nader. Now Payne. Releases. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. The Hawks trailing. Williams into the lane. That one falls.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Pass to Shaman for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter with the ball, and it's McGee picking him up. Here's Dieng, right outside. Back to Dieng, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Payne drives, pass to Shaman. Knocks down the triple, and the Suns lead by 8.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Right outside. Now Gallinari, covered by Johnson. Here's Dieng. Hauled in by McGee.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Right with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. Dieng.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Shaman. Johnson a screen on Williams. Down low. Offensive rebound. Here's Nader from behind the arc. The shot won't fall.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. They set the screen. Here's Hunter. He's off on the layup. The Suns leading. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Gallinari with it, and it's McGee picking him up. A good look from Gallinari. It's rebounded by Nader.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Shamet. Williams defending. Shamet into the lane. Pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. Here's Nader. Picked it out of midair. Now Hunter looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Wright. He takes it in. Banked it in on the glass.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
40 seconds left in the third. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Williams in the post. Outside Gallinari. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And that 3 ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Shamet's got 8 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet. Abdel Nader is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Campaign, and it's McGee in at the 5. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. They double him with Ayton. Back to Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ayton, a screen on Young. Paul passes to Ayton, shoots over Capella. Here's Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And a deep three from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Young. They need this. Knocks it down from distance.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's a three from Paul. Gets the three to fall. Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
There's Young with the three. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Paul. From deep. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
Now, when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chris Paul.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Collins passes to Young. Fires from deep. And it's Collins with the three.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Reddish from deep three-point range. It's not going to go for him. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building